October the 3rd, about 1:53 p.m. I feel for the families in Eastern Tennessee, Georgia, Southwestern Virginia, Western North Carolina, South Carolina. This is the year 2024. We lost too many lives in this storm. Oh, it was a big storm. We lost far too many lives. We don't even know how many were lost. We'll never know, probably. We got a beach bum for a president. How about that shit? Let me ask you all a question out there now. Let's see if we get this right. Donald Trump, if you see this video and you get elected come November, you need to pay attention to this video. You seen Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in that Situation Room, didn't you? When Israel was being attacked by Iran. Well, for all practical purposes, there may be some U.S. citizens in Israel, but that's not the United States of America, is it? Yet they were in that Situation Room. Oh, that's good. I like that. We need to change the protocol for the executive branch of this damn country. When we have a hurricane approaching the United States of America, anywhere in the United States, we need that Situation Room in operation. The head of FEMA, Homeland Security, the president, the vice president, they need to be given a briefing out of that Situation Room every 2 hours. And they need to be linked up with the Severe Storms Weather Forecast and the National Hurricane Center. The experts. And even local news stations near metropolitan areas. The meteorologists. Where this storm is tracking. These briefings every 2 hours, every TV station in the United States should be interrupted every 2 hours to show this briefing. The briefing shouldn't take no more than 10 minutes. Until this storm is no longer a threat. I suspect some of these people lost their lives due to ignorance. Was the 1916 flood ever talked about as this hurricane was approaching? You do realize the track of this storm coming up into the face of those mountains like it did. You know what that means, right? Oversaturated ground, what would that mean? What could happen? And I also want you all to realize, I don't believe this storm stalled out. It was moving along at a pretty good clip. Can you imagine if this storm would have stalled out in this area? Eastern Tennessee, Western North Carolina, Northern Georgia, what would have happened? Can you imagine? We would be talking in the thousands of lives lost, probably. And we had a beach bum going on at that time named JB. And Kamala Harris, her ass is out in California drinking wine with her buddies. Their ass should have been in that Situation Room. That should be the protocol. Do you realize how many millions of people were affected by this storm? And our executive branch didn't give a damn about it, did they? Some people watching TV in Western North Carolina might have seen something talked about in this 10-minute briefing. And it might have saved their life. That's what that Situation Room, that's really the biggest priority for that Situation Room, is to help protect the citizens of this damn country. Give them information that they need on a regular basis. You know, people are working. Some people only watch the damn weather once a day because they got damn jobs, they've got kids, they're traveling around, picking up kids, going to the babysitters. And this should also apply to the radio stations in this damn country. The radio stations in and near the affected area. They should be interrupting their broadcast just like the TV every 2 hours for approximately 10 minutes. With all the technology we've got, and when you go back and look at history, Hurricane Camille in 1969, where did it kill a lot of people? Killed a lot of people up in what, West Virginia? The wind ain't what kills the people. It's the water. It's either tidal surge or it's a high stream or river. And this threat is for real, even in the internal part of this country. Now, I almost get the idea we take our eye off the ball once this thing makes landfall. They didn't lose. I don't believe that many people got killed in Florida, did they? Did nearly 200 people die in Florida due to this hurricane? No, I don't think so. But you can clearly see that Kamala and Joe Biden, they never even thought anything about this, did they? They just went about their business as usual. Just let the system take care of itself. You know, that ain't what damn leadership is. This storm developed rapidly. That's another reason why a lot of people probably didn't take it serious. It didn't come into the Gulf of Mexico as a category 2, 3, or 4, or 5, did it? So everybody's probably thinking, oh, this is just one of them little blow-up storms, no big deal. Well, we know that ain't the truth, don't we? I believe we could have had better communications in this country to reach more people. And we could have used that situation room and the TV and the radio, and we can't just depend on the internet. Yeah, you can use the internet, but don't depend on it. So Donald Trump, you get elected when we get another storm like this. I want to see that situation room open for business. Just like it was when Israel was being bombed. Makes sense to me. That's going to conclude the video.